Okay, so today we are going to discuss and figure out whether a substance can be a solid, a liquid, or both. That same question, I want you to think about that same thing throughout this whole lesson about whether a substance can be a solid and a liquid at the same time. Alright, so today, in order to help us figure this out, we are going to make Oobleck. And I want you to tell me whether this Oobleck is a solid or a liquid, just by looking at it in the container.
Liquid.
Okay. Now tell me.
Solid.
Yeah. Okay. So today you're going to get to make your very own Oobleck. And the materials you're going to need is newspaper, because it's going to get really messy, a bowl, a measuring cup so we can get the exact amount of cornstarch, plastic tubs such as these, food coloring of your choice. There's blue, green, yellow, and red. Plastic baggies, because at the end of this lesson, you're going to get to take some of your own home. A stirring utensil, and plastic gloves, because if you don't, your hands will turn blue, or could turn blue. Alright, so to start with, I want to tell you the procedures so you know a little bit about what we're going to be doing exactly. So to start, you'll take 1 cup of cornstarch and then put it in your bowl. Then you're going to take some water and you're going to put fill your cup up with water and pour enough in the bowl where it starts looking like syrup. Like you can still stir it, but it's not going to be real watery. Okay. And then as you're putting the water in the cornstarch, you're going to have your food coloring in the water, so it's easier to go ahead and have that done while you're stirring it. Alright, so let's begin. You're going to take your cornstarch, you're going to put it in your cup. Why don't you do that now? Once you have that, just pour it straight into your bowl. Take your cup, pour water into that cup, and I'll help you if you need help. Take your water and slowly pour it in your bowl. After you put a little bit of food coloring in. Just pour a little bit in. Start stirring it. A little bit more cornstarch in. that your corn, your oobleck is done, can you tell me whether it's a solid or a liquid now? Can it pour into the container?
Yes, liquid.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that is a liquid. Now, can it also be a solid? We're going to get some right here. See how I'm scooping it? As like a solid, and then you slowly let it fall. So it can be both. You can even make it into a ball. Just like this. It's a little messy, but you can go into a ball and it falls right out of your hand. Okay. Does this oobleck still take the shape of its own container?
Yes.
All right. So, now that we've made the oobleck, I want to ask you 2 questions that I want you to think about. Actually, one. Do you think that if the oobleck is placed over a booming, loud speaker, do you think it'll stay a liquid?
Maybe.
Well, since it can become solid, as you apply pressure to the oobleck, it actually, as I'm applying pressure right now, it is becoming a solid. So easy that I can pick it up. So if it's booming over a loud speaker, it'll turn into little balls such as the one that I'm doing. As I keep applying pressure, it's remaining a solid, just as this one that I'm rolling in my hands. But as soon as you stop, and as soon as that speaker would turn off, it'll automatically go back to liquid.
Neat.
So, as I said before, there's some baggies. So you can pour some oobleck in. And you can take some home with you. And I want you to go home and think about whether, as you jump in a pool of water, why it feels like a solid, but yet if you just walk in to the pool of water, why does it feel like a liquid? I want you to go home and think about that today and enjoy your oobleck. And also, as you clean up, use hot water and Clorox wipes.